Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber is on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug him. Long was 1975.
This is Night Law on the Commodore 64. It was released, well, this year. I found it by complete accident on a ROM site and thought to myself, I didn't know Night Law was on the Commodore 64. But apparently someone programmed it for Commodore 64 and I don't know who it is. So I'm really sorry about that. I had a quick Google search and couldn't find anything of it. Anyway, the story is, in the original Night Law, which was released in 1984 by Ultimate Play the Game, you play Saberman. Takes place in the Saberman series after Saberwolf, where you get bitten by a wolf and you have 40 days to reverse the curse. And you're in a wizard's castle, is it called Melchior, that has 128 rooms, and there is a kind of random element to it. And basically, yeah, you have to find stuff to create a potion, basically. Right, let's get into it. This is the loading screen, obviously. Right, Rod and Emu Productions present, there you go, it's on the title screen, conversion by Emu Marius, music by Sal Frost, title screen picture by STC, Zero Start Game, 1 no seconds from distant. Right, now from what I understand, it wasn't impossible to do isometric games on the Commodore 64. It was just more difficult to do them than it was on the ZX Spectrum. I could be wrong, but that's my understanding, and that's why this game never came out back in the day. But this is a conversion of the Spectrum version. I don't know if it's programmed from scratch. I don't think it is, but again, right, so anyway, where are we? Zero Start Game now. Zero? There we go. Hello. Now, this game is groundbreaking, looks just like the Spectrum title screen there, by the way, and it's got the 1984 copyright for Ultimate Play the Game, who obviously you all know eventually became Rare. But this game was praised by critics and is absolutely groundbreaking for its 3D, isometric, and puzzle-solving sort of platforming game. I think, what was it? They used this on a number of games. This, Gunfight, Nightshade, Pentagram, although I believe Pentagram was when US Gold owned the game and doesn't actually count as a Saberman game. Right. Very funky music. Right, let's get into it. So I had it back in the day, but could not complete it. Well, my brother had it because he had money. It was $14.99 back then, I believe, and came in the massive long cardboard box that Ultimate did. They were absolutely epic. Right, here we go. Zero Start Game. I'm on joystick. Hello. Thank you. Right, so it looks exactly the same as the Spectrum, so you can tell it's a port. Right, lives bottom left, key, what's that? I don't know, day in the middle, that's how I got 40 days, and bottom right is the clock, which goes from day to night. When it goes to night, there you go, I turn into a wolf. It seems to be, this is running on emulation, obviously, it seems to be running a little bit quick, but yeah. And once you're a wolf, then basically certain enemies will attack you, because, I don't know, you're evil. But with Saberman, we're not, oh shit, we're not evil. Right, when there's something on screen, it seems to slow down. I got jump. Oh, look at that, that works. Get out of the way, you fucking reject from Pac-Man. Move. Right, change back. Yeah, there's, maybe I think I read on the site, got it from, you can jiggery pokery with the options and stuff like that and sort the speed issues out. I don't know. First time I'm playing it. But it so far it looks just like the Spectrum version. It really does. Well, like I said, it's a port of it, so it's super sharp sprites. And you got to remember, 1984. This is pushing the technical boat out. Now you've got to jump, and I don't know how you pick up stuff, but you've got to pick up because obviously you need to create the potion. Never did that as a kid. Not sure how you did it, but all I can say is it's got tank controls. It is the you could argue as well, it is the original survival horror game. Look at this. It's a bit tight, a bit close in here. Come on, portcullis. This has got to be the stupid, not in for game purposes, but the stupidest room ever. Why would you have two portcullises? I think I've got to trigger it, haven't I, somehow? Yeah, there you go. No, no, no! Shit. I'm going to stay here. I'm pretty sure I can squeeze in. But obviously, you got to... always let him out. You got to time the portcullis. Because it will kill you. They generally tend to do that when they land on your head. No, see, this would be the puzzle element. Can't be too close to it. Or is it a series of numbers? Numbers, you know, number of attempts, one will go up and down, and then I have to wait. Come on. Cheeky. By the way, Bark at the Moon is my favourite Ozzy Osbourne album. Right, so nothing on the screen. I got my beans again. Boring random fact, my dog looks exactly like that when she stands on her hind legs to beg for food. Never teach a dog to beg, you'll regret it. Oh! Wait, this would be where the platforming comes in. Oh, look at that! Oh. What's making that noise? Now I'm trying to think if there are any other Ultimate Play the Game games on the Commodore that were isometric. Was Pentagram on it? Was Nightshade on it? Gunfight? I don't know. If you want to play this in North America, get the old the Rare Replay Collection on Xbox, because this is on there. Pretty much the only way, other than setting yourself up a Spectrum emulator, well, you've got Commodore 64 emulators, the way to play it. Not sure why this is here. What does this achieve? See, to me, this is still graphically amazeballs. Yeah, what is the... I don't know. Oh, is there something under here? I don't know. I'll stop saying I don't know in a minute. That looks painful. Right. He's got to be one of the most unsung gaming characters in the history ever. He was such a big deal in this country. Now, you can push stuff towards those so you can reach the higher platforms. There's nothing in this screen though, but... yeah, he was such a big deal in the UK. Ooh, I don't fancy my chances of getting on that. But generally, there's not much about him. Although, there was a Jetman. Remember Jetpack and Jetman? There was a Jetman cartoon, wasn't there? In Crash Magazine. I wonder if they re-released that. That was epic. When you can't see yourself, remembering the number of times you have to rotate to progress, a little bit tricky. Do I have to go back across the divide? It would appear so. Yeah, this is just like a little offshoot then, isn't it? A little junction, if you will. Mind you, your time... ooh! Your time limit is pretty tight, isn't it? No! Oh, and obviously you're a sitting duck when that happens. Fuck. That's what happens when you die as well. Do I just pick it up? Do I press... I'm playing on... oh, it's 2-button pad, so... I really should... have a play around with the options and see if I can speed it up. Or smooth it out. Mind you, that might just be because I'm running it on Commodore 64 emulator on my Wii. I'm determined to get that because I want to know what it is. No! I understand it was a new deal at the time, this isometricness. But tank controls, man. Oh, I never even liked them in Resident Evil 2, even though people always argue they make it claustrophobic. Maybe that'll be why I can't wait to see what Resident Evil 2 remake's like. Oh, shizen. I like the fact that I'm still in full control when I'm the wolf. That's kind of cool. Well, unusual for a werewolf game. Time, 4 days. Percentage of quests completed, 6%. Charm to collect. That's a charm then. Overall rating, poor. You're poor. With your bloody tank controls. Right, 0 again. Just let's go. So basically it's exactly the same as the ZX Spectrum version, but the ZX Spectrum version on my emulators and on my Vega doesn't suffer from slowdown. But that's not me to fault this. Can I push an item from another room? Now obviously this was copied, this sort of style. Ocean copied it next with Batman. Oh, hello. And I'm pretty sure that's poison, I shouldn't take it. That's a weird flashback I got from when I was a kid. And then obviously with Head Over Heels, then, or stuff like Bobby Bearing. I think Oceans were the closest to it in sort of puzzle form. Right. I don't want to knock the tables off because I'm pretty sure I need both of them on top of each other to get over the wall in the next room. Making sure I could get between the gap. Oh, but if I push it behind that, I'm pretty sure Crash Magazine, or was it your Sinclair, they used to draw their maps, did a map to this in its entirety, but you had to take it with a pinch of salt because, as I said, I'm pretty sure it rearranged some of the rooms. Oh, see, that's the problem with playing it on a D-pad. Right, I'm hoping I can go through the gap. Otherwise I've just pooch screwed myself. Yoink! Oh, I can go over there. This thing is, it's groundbreaking, but it must have, oh, I remember, not must have, I remember as a kid it took a while getting used to this. You couldn't really see stuff because of, oh, I've just blocked the door, of, you know, the angle. No. That was a fucking stupid idea then, Dave, wasn't it? Unless I can push the chest. Apologies for the most boring gameplay in the world ever. But in my defence, I'm a friggin' wolf. Oh, there we go. I may have fucked that up though. Yes, I fucked that up. I wonder if I go out the room and come back in. Oh. Probably should have put on keys, shouldn't I? There we go. I wish life was like that in real life. You just have to clean your house once, and then every time you left it came back in, it re-cleaned itself. Sexy! But then if I leave and come back... Oh, fuck! Now I've just ballsed that up, because it's just hit the wall. If I leave and come back, does it disappear, though? I don't know. Right, well, there you go. Night Law on the Commodore 64. It may have taken, you know, the best part of 30 years, but it's finally on the Commodore 64. And where are my platforms gone? Oh, they won't do it because I'm a wolf. So yeah, if you never had this on the Commodore 64 back in the day, you can get it as perfect tape and disc images. So I mean, I guess technically that means you can load it into an actual Commodore 64, not just a ROM. But yeah, this is your chance to play Night Law, an absolute classic and a groundbreaker. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.